Hi, my name is Amir. I'm a group founder and CEO of Amircorp Inc. Amircorp Inc. is a US registered company based in Nevada. My profession is as CEO of the company, whereby my background is in IT. My profession and my passion is in the cybersecurity. But basically, we started in 2010 as a cybersecurity company. As a small startup tech companies, we started not that big, about 10 staff in the team. So when we first launched the product, the brand that we chose is Perisai, where in Bahasa Malaysia it means shield. So we are the first one in Malaysia to produce antivirus for desktop and also for Apple. So in 2016, we decided to venture something that is more significant to the current market, whereby we venture into mobile security, and we launched the first mobile security antivirus in Jakarta. And that begins the whole planning of the whole structure of our company. So in specific focus, we venture into cybersecurity as the product, as the business concept. Well, as mobile security is a very, very competitive business, but we have innovated mobile security as a whole, whereby we blend the apps into something that is more significant to the users, whereby we add features like parental control, which is localized to the local market, and we also venture into something that will add on the value for the users. In principle, the product is free apps for the user, whereby the user does not have to pay, but they can choose to venture into premium apps. That makes the product so innovative that we managed to get one of the biggest telecommunication companies in Asia to partner together with us, that provide us the access to the 9 countries in Asia. So having that as a strength gives us the opportunity to venture into huge number of users, which will accumulate the total value of the company. But basically, our target market is free users for mobile apps. At this moment, we have Android, and we are venturing into iOS very soon. Having to provide free apps to the users allows them to use that as an option while giving a high quality product, high quality mobile security antivirus to the users. So when we provide this as a free users will have the flexibility of having ads appears in the apps. So that is the model that we focus in, and we also have bigger project, bigger apps, bigger technology that we're going to plan as a free application to the users. But then again, it doesn't stop us to provide the solution to the corporate users. We also have interest in premium users, premium paid users. So that will be the target that we're going to focus on. They're going to be free users, which consumes about 70 to 80% of our target, and we still reserve about 20 to 30% for the premium and paid users. Well, before we start this business, we have done a thorough research. We spent about 6 months having that research, having to invest in communicating with universities, communicating with the government informations, and to identify if the free apps will suit the local market. And yes, upon our introduction of the technology of the product to the market, we have gathered the target as we have aimed before we launch this thing. And yes, thorough research of 6 months that we have done before we launched the free apps suits well in the Asian market. And this has been proven as very successful. In fact, the business model that we approach is similar to Facebook and also Google. Yep. consumer will love free application as a service. But before we start testing, we anticipate that the local market will be the first sales that we managed to achieve. But to our surprise, that we managed to get the first order of distributorship from the Middle East, from Saudi. So as for the investment that we have done, as for the research that we have done, we are pleased that we managed to get one of the biggest telecommunication company in the world to be our partners, and we have received numbers of invitation to present our solution, our business model to the rest of the telcos in the world, including a couple of telecommunication companies in Indonesia, a couple of telecommunication company in Middle East, which include Qatar and also Bahrain, Kuwait as well. And we believe that the business model that we have is a win-win business model that works well together with the telecommunication company and also the distributor. So that is the indication of the success that we anticipate for the project. Well, when we have mass number of users, when we achieve that as target, and when we have the big telecommunication company to partner together with us, as an indication, as the value of tech company relies on the number of users that they have. So what we anticipate is when we have those number of users within a couple of years from now, and we will start to venture to big data, artificial intelligence, and also big business information. And that is the indicator of the value of investment made by the previous investor, the current investors, and the future investors will multiply in a couple of years from now. And we are in the proper track. And having local tech companies, local Malaysian companies that is well accepted in the OIC market, in the European market. So I strongly believe that as the value for investment to investors will appreciate within a couple of years from now.